How to stop masculine neediness. So, if you're experiencing that you feel needy and you don't want to be needy, the reason why this is happening is this: you want two opposing things at the same time. You're speaking to a person, you want something that you genuinely want, but at the same time, you want the approval of the other person. For example, if you go on a date and there's this girl and you want to kiss her, but you don't want to appear needy and you're afraid of appearing needy, here's what's really going on. What's really going on is that you want to express your desire, your maybe your sexual desire, maybe your just emotional like desire to connect emotionally, desire to connect physically, and you want to express that. You would love to do that, but at the same time, you genuinely also want her approval. You genuinely want, at the same time, you don't want to lose her approval. You're afraid of losing her approval. So, this desire to express yourself and the desire to get something from her are in fight. And there is this inner conflict inside you. And because of this, you don't want to come off as needy, so you don't do anything. Right? You just are there, you're speaking with her and you're having a conversation, you're asking her questions, then she starts to give you the answers, and you want to kiss her, and you know that for a long, long time, but because you don't want to have this experience, you don't want to lose her approval, you don't want to experience this rejection, it's kind of not worth taking the risk. It's not worth expressing yourself as a man. And because of that, you're just waiting and waiting and waiting, and it gets more boring and more boring and more boring. Then it comes to a point where you're listening to her, don't have any idea what she's speaking about anymore, because all you can think about is how you would like to kiss her, or how you would like to tell her how she attracts you, or how you would like to just express that she's there and you're enjoying her. But because the fear of losing her approval, fear of losing that little that you have already built on the date is so huge, you're not going to do anything. Because you're not going to do anything, she's going to be like, what's going to happen in her mind? This is what I can tell you for sure. Especially if she feels the same, is like what's wrong with this guy? I was thinking that we were having a great connection. I was thinking that everything is going well. I kind of like him. Maybe he even turns me on a little bit, but for some reason he just doesn't do anything. Like, what am I doing wrong? And now she goes into her own mind and she's questioning, she's doubting herself, and she doesn't have the answer. So she's thinking, this is what women must think in situations like this. Like, what am I doing wrong? Does he not like me? Maybe he's gay. That would explain everything, because we have a nice connection and it feels nice. He looks also kind of relaxed, but at the same time, he doesn't do anything. Is it because of this? And so on. And she doesn't want to be needy either, right? Because she doesn't want to express herself. She doesn't want to express this desire for you, because she doesn't want to lose your approval either. But there's one big difference. There's one big difference. You're a man and she's a woman. She is facing a much she's having much more in stake, because if she expresses this desire, if she shows you that she wants you and she takes the lead into being physical and to create this connection, she steps into the masculine role. When she steps into the masculine role and you become in the feminine role, which means that you follow, that you submit to her desire to kiss you, she sets up a precedence in your interaction, in your communication, where she's in the masculine role and you're in the feminine role. And she hates that. She hates that. This is something that all women are struggling with. This is why there is stuff. This is why I also teach polarized communication to men, because she wants you to kiss her, but she can't tell you. Because if she tells you, you're gonna do it because she told you, not because you want to. Right? It's the same like when a woman tells a man to buy her flowers. Every woman wants to feel loved, and she wants to feel loved by a man. Like, one of the ways how she wants to feel loved is that she receives flowers, the expression of beauty, from her man. But when she tells him to buy her the flowers, it kind of loses its grip, its passion, because she receives flower because she told him to give it to her. So in a way, she kind of gave it to herself, but kind of like a little bit indirectly. So she kind of cheated on herself, right? And she hates that. It's the same thing with men. Men want to buy flower to their women. It feels nice. Women love that. Men love the smile that this creates on the women's faces. But when he buys her flowers because she tells him to buy her the flowers, it's going to feel like shit because she's leading. She's the person who is initiative. She's the person who is communicating for the outcome. And he takes away all the joy. Now, when it comes to dating, it's the same thing. She doesn't want to be the first one who kisses. She doesn't want to be the first one who shows the initiative. She is the one who gives signals so that the man takes initiatives. When the man doesn't take initiative because he's needy, the problem is that he wants her approval more than he wants to express himself as a man, more than he wants to express his genuine desire that he has for her, more that he wants her approval, more that his expression, his authentic expression of leadership, of dominance that's embedded in him. And this, my friends, is an expression of the suppression of masculine instinct, of the suppression of the natural masculine confidence, of the natural dominance to dominate that's in the man. So, if you go one step further, what this is on the emotional level, it's desire for approval and it's fear of losing approval. It's one polarity. This is something that is an energy in the body that, just like any other emotion, it can be released. There's a very simple technique for that. And when you let go of your desire for approval, you let go of your fear of losing approval, you can just express yourself the way you were designed to be expressed, in a dominant, in a confident way. Okay, so if this is something that you would like to explore, if this is something that you would like to go deeper in, then go to buymarrows.com/book now and book a free session with me where we're going to dive into your situation, identify the root cause of the problem, why you are repressing your natural masculine confidence, why you're repressing your masculine instinct. And I'm going to help you design a step-by-step transformation game plan, steps that you need to undertake in order to make the shifts for you. Okay, if and only if you like this solution, and you're 100% convinced that it's the right thing for you, I might offer you the option to work with me for the next couple of months. So if you want to explore this and you want to get a free diagnostic session on where you are right now, go to buymarrows.com/book now and book the session with me today. So that's it on the topic of how to stop masculine neediness. If you want to go deep, book the call right now, and hopefully I'm going to see you soon. Bye-bye.